All right, YouTube and Twitch. This is WFO Racing Network live here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway tonight with the K&N Series car for our fun race. We appreciate everybody that tunes into the broadcast just like every Wednesday night when we do these fun races. So appreciate you guys and gals tuning in. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. If you like the broadcast, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed and want to subscribe, you can go ahead and do that.
Yay.
I got to do a couple of things. I'm going to have to close overlays for a second so I can put a link in for the broadcast. I promised the guys I'd do that earlier. All right, we put a link in for those guys. We'll get our overlays fired back up. And we'll disable our chat in here. Just a couple little things getting out of the way before we get going here tonight. As you notice, the drivers are in qualifying right now. We'll go over the starting grid in just a couple of minutes when they finish up there. We'll first get our overlays going. That way you can see what's going on. Nation, what's up? Nation. He must be in the shower. Did you move him up here, Josh?
No, I joined in as you said that.
Yeah, he's probably doing a shower.
Probably so.
He's probably doing a shower.
We live?
Yeah, we're live right now. I got Twitch
We
fired
live?
up, YouTube fired up. Streams look good.
It's good to hear. How's everybody doing? I figured I might hop in here because I'd rather be in here than in the main lobby, because the main lobby gets kind of boring after a little while. Everyone being so focused. I'm just here to have fun.
That's what it is. Wednesday night fun race.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we got our overlays back up. How much time you got left in that session?
I have less than 3 minutes, so I have 2.5 minutes left in the qualifying.
Go ahead and take a look at who's on top so far. Dustin Lee, I'm showing as the top qualifier. Mason Tessier in second. Troy Cook in third. And look at that, Josh Abney right here in the booth.
Yep.
Fourth in qualifying
truly.
so far.
Yeah, not happy with it, not going to lie. I could have.
Well, I'll tell you, a driver that was fast in practice at, looking P9 on the board right there in qualifying is that Hal Amy. He
was fastest in practice, I believe.
Yeah, he was number one in practice, about 0.2 faster than his qualifying lap, so I'm sure that Hal probably not real happy about that one.
No, he said himself he lifted a little more than he wanted to in 1 and 2, and it cost him.
He's probably going to want that one back.
Yeah. We know how Hal races, though. He knows what he's doing, and always look forward to seeing him towards the front of the field, usually, especially in these cars. Every race I've done, he's always done very well, so.
Absolutely. Yeah, it looks like a pretty decent field there. The times were pretty close together, so ought to make for some close, interesting racing.
Yeah, top 14, top 13, or top 12 really is within 0.2 of each other. And then some people decided not to qualify, a couple faster cars. I believe John Senu was pretty quick. I think he is going to be someone to look forward to coming through the front. Nick Reynolds didn't do very well in practice. Was able to get a little time back, but he's always shown speed. It seems like, and be cool to see how they come through up through the front. Of course, I'm going to be in the car, but um, it'll be fun to race everybody again. Don't be surprised if Whitfield or Hal decide to make a run to the front.
Yeah, I would kind of expect those cars, especially Hal. He good about taking his time and being patient and finding his way up there. So, and Wesley Whitfield's another one that you'll typically see find his way to the front of the field. Both of them patient and smart drivers.
Exactly. I've always seemed to run around Whitfield. I see Whitfield a lot when it comes to these races, and I've always enjoyed keeping him close and how he runs. And I've actually learned a little bit from him too, based off how he runs some of the tracks.
Yeah, he's part of that Southeast Motorsports team with Jeff Martin, and that 14 car is another one that's quick. As it looks like we're starting to grid up right now.
Yeah, we are, and you're not wrong.
I'll pull that starting lineup real quick. Starting on the pole tonight, that number 32 car, you're going to see Dustin Lee. Outside of him in the second position, the number 42 is going to be Mason Tessier. Go up to third tonight, you're going to see that 51 of Troy Cook. Outside of him is going to be Josh Abney driving the 83, starting fourth. Starting fifth tonight, Vincent Arthur in that number 31 car. Outside of him in sixth is going to be that 74 Wesley Whitfield. Starting seventh tonight, we just mentioned him. That's going to be Jeff Martin, the Tito's Vaca driver, driving the number 14. Outside of him in eighth spot will be the number 15 of Corey Reese. And then starting ninth tonight, the all-time WFO fan favorite, Mr. Hal Amy, driving the 3 car. Outside of him in 10th is going to be Jack Walls in the 29. Starting 11th tonight, you're going to see Glenn Jamison driving the famous number 63, and outside of him will be Bryce Andrus in the double zero. Starting 13th, you got Eric Roberts in the 26. Outside of him in 14th is going to be James Barber in the 7. Starting 15th, we got Andre Beaudoin. Yes, I'll guess Beaudoin on that last name. He's going to be in the number 24 car in 15th. Outside of him in 16th, you'll see Joshua Hawks in the 17.
Just call him Bodine.
We'll go Bodine.
The Onion.
All right, 17th tonight, Adam McKinney driving the 13 car. Outside him in 18th is Nick Reynolds in the 54. Starting 19th tonight, we got Tyler Red the Barber Lambert driving the number 9. Outside of him in 20th is going to be Cody Martin. Starting 21st, you got Charles Heaton in the 88. Outside of him in 22nd, Shane Locker in the 30. 23rd tonight, Robert Wyckoff. And outside of him in 24th is going to be the 19 of Jared Bag. I'm going to say Bageye or Bagu. Maybe Bagu. I don't know. Bagiu. So
yeah, Bagu sounds about right for that one.
You be the judge of that. I think that's all the farther back we're going to go on the grid as we're getting ready to do some racing right here with the WFO Fun Series. K&N Pro Series cars tonight. Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Great car, great racetrack. Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it will be a lot of fun. Track temperature's going to be a little cooler with the cloud cover. Should have a little bit more grip. Should be a little bit quicker. Maybe a little bit more aggressive for everybody because of how the track is going to feel. But you can't forget, this track is very aerodynamic. Or these cars, I should say. Aero push is a big thing in these cars, so you just got to be very careful with that as well.
Yes, it is when you close up behind somebody that it don't want to turn quite like it does when you're in clean air, and that causes a driver to push up the track and possibly get into someone else. But we're going to take a look at the start of this thing here. We got 70 laps to go tonight, so plenty of time to get to the front. It's just going to take patience to get there and a good race car. Pace car ducks off, and we're green flag. This race is started. You see Troy Cook getting a good start in the 51 there. He's going to give that 32 of Dustin Lee a little bit of a push. That's all Dustin Lee's going to need to get to the front of the field. Troy Cook's going to fall in the third. Got Mason Tessier and Abney, Josh Abney, still there in the 4th position.
Yeah, track's definitely got a lot more grip for sure. To tell that just from that corner alone. Troy got a really good restart there, or initial start, I should say, and was able to get to 3rd there and see if I can't follow in behind him.
Yeah, we got a battle for the lead while you guys are battling back there. The 42 of Mason Tessier is taking a look underneath the 32. Dustin Lee, so where it looked like Lee got out, well, he did get out to a good start, but he's definitely got competition right now knocking on the door there. Troy Cook looks like he's starting to close in on this front path as they go side by side.
Just gonna let them do their own thing real here and ride a little bit.
Then we see that Budweiser 83 right behind him. That's going to be our own Josh Abney, who's up in the booth here tonight.
Yes, sir. Just
like almost contact up there. You better watch those guys.
Yeah, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping my eyes on the track here.
They look like they were rubbing doors a little bit. Looks like Troy's being patient too. Troy Cook in the 51, just looking for an opening here. Nobody wants to push it this early. No sense in wadding the car up this quickly.
Yeah, patience is extremely key. We got a long race, 70 laps altogether. Green-white checkers are a thing now, so you never know how many. I mean, we can have up to 3 of those, so just have to pick your choices, I guess, is a good way to put it, and go with the flow. You never want to overdo it.
I'll tell you, those 2 cars up there, actually the 3 of them now are putting on one heck of a show so far. That's going to be the 32 of Dustin Lee, the 42 of Mason Messier, and the 51 of Troy Cook there. That 42 was all over the 32's bumper. He's almost going to slide job him here. Not quite going to get clear to be able to do it, and they're going to be door-to-door again. Almost
went 3 wide. I thought Cook was going to take it there, but he decided to back off of it.
We see that 83 of Josh Abney sneaking into the picture here. He might be a little bit of opportunity with them guys racing each other hard there.
That's kind of why I'm just sticking to my guns here, doing what I got to do to not run into everybody.
Yeah, you got to imagine how hard it is on the tires of that 42 car working the bottom like that.
Yeah, but the bottom is definitely the way to go, at least in the initial run. As the track decides to rubber up, the high line is definitely a good spot to go.
Well, Troy Cook's going to move in the second right here as I watch you take a run. That's Abney in the 83 to the bottom of the track in that Budweiser car. Abney looks like he's going to clear the 42 as well. I think that 42 working the bottom might have made his tires a little bit angry there.
Maybe a little bit. Got a good run out of 40 though, and he pulled the crossover on me.
Yeah, I see the crossover move. Yeah, I don't think he's going to clear you though. It looks like you're going to stay outside of him there. So, did you get in the wall a little bit?
Just a tad bit, not enough play damage.
Yeah, you see Troy Cook up there all over the bumper of that 32 car, Dustin Lee. So we'll see what Troy's got for him.
Yeah, Whitfield almost capitalized on my little mistake there. I probably should have backed off, but decided not to.
Yeah, 2 guys that we ain't talked about since this broadcast started, and I'm going to go ahead and bring them into the picture. It's going to be that 74 Wesley Whitfield and that number 3 of Hal Amy. We know they were fast in practice, Hal Amy being the fastest of the group of cars, and he didn't qualify good, but, man, he's coming through the field after starting 9th. Hal Amy is currently sitting in the 6th position.
Yeah, he
passing for 5th right now. He's a man on a mission.
Man, he is he's going, man. He's going for it. You can never count him out. He's very, very, very good in these cars.
Yeah, he's very patient. Very patient in them, and that, that'll help him work to the front of the field and work in his advantage tonight. But another guy that's fast every time he gets in these cars that's coming up on them is going to be the number 14 of Jeff Martin.
Oh, they're 3 wide. Oh, no. They are wrecking in the front. Oh.
We see the 32 spinning around right now, so we're going to go back and burn it down with fire. Get us an instant replay.
Ooh, that was
WFO
very
fire going on right now.
That was a
I see 42 there. Tessier working inside of the 51. They're going 3 wide up here in the front.
Yeah, they were 3 wide. I guess one of them got tight, and
that's usually what happens. I'll tell you, though, with as many cars as we had in the field, going 9 or 10 laps where we got that first caution was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was very good. It was cool to see how the tires kind of reacted after those first few laps as well. Got a good taste of what the track is going to do throughout the rest of the race, especially throughout the full run if we end up getting a full fuel run out of it. So it was real nice to get an idea of how that works.
Looked like the
Track's definitely
51 might have got a little bit tight there and made contact with the 32 of Dustin Lee, and that was enough to send the 32 around. But it looks like that 32 might have been the only car affected. I think everybody else missed that.
Yeah, I got extremely close to getting taken out there, to be honest with you. I don't know. Oh, that's not my pit box. This is my pit box. But yeah, it was very close for me, especially. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but
oh yeah, I seen you getting by him there after he got hit. So you see the drivers on pit road right now making their pit stops. We'll see who's going to lead it after these are over with.
Someone's taking two.
I didn't see who that was on the outside. Was that the 88, Charles Heaton?
Yes, sir, it was. Charles Heaton took two. Playing a little bit of mind games.
Yeah, he's playing a little bit of games, and I don't know if the car was tight with only 9-10 laps on the tires there. We'll see. He might have made a pretty good move there.
It was a little tight, but it wasn't enough to not warrant the choice. I mean, hell, we're on a lap 11 of 70. There's going to be more cautions.
That's right.
Why not try it earlier?
Try it early.
I thought about it myself, but I'm already up here in the front as it is. I don't need to risk it.
Good to see some of our regular viewers in the chat there. Cindy. Good to see you in there. Dawn, Denise, Doreen. We got all of Hal Amy's fans out in full force.
88 decided to go in down pit road this time around.
I see it right now. 88's on pit road now. Maybe he just missed his pit box the last time or something.
That is possible as well. I believe he didn't qualify, so he started towards the back. That might be a possibility.
That's going to relinquish the lead back to the leader going down pit road, which is at 42 of Mason Tessier. And we'll see our own Josh Abney in that 83 right behind him.
Good. Yeah, that's going to be on the outside, I assume.
Outside, so you get a good, strong race start here. You might be able to hold on to it.
You never know. It's just got to time the green, because I know we always go on green in this league and see how we time it up and everything like that. If everything goes well, I don't see why I wouldn't be able to, but that 42 is very strong right now. He's showing a lot of speed early.
Yeah, he has been showing a lot of speed early. I've raced with Tessier and with Dustin Lee both, and both those are good drivers, so I wouldn't expect a 32 car to stay in the back very long.
No, he's going to make his way through, especially with as fast as he was. You could definitely tell he was definitely going to. Did get the EOL. We'll be restarting in the back as well as the 32. We got Mason Tessier, myself, Wesley Whitfield, and Jeff T. Martin, top five. It looks like, Tessier is actually going down pit road.
I noticed that as well, the 42 car bringing it down pit road right now, so that's going to relinquish the lead over to the 83, your car now.
Yes, sir. It looks like I'll be starting on the lead this time. It'll be myself, Wesley Whitfield, Jeff T. Martin, Hal Amy, and who is that in the fifth position?
I'm going to watch what the 42 does here because he passed through pit road and he's coming back out now. He never stopped in his pit box. He just did a drive-through on pit road. Did he get was there an audible penalty to the 42 for anything that you heard over the radio?
I didn't hear anything over the radio, and I didn't see anything on the little text thing there as well. I don't believe there was, unless maybe they decided to do it at the very last second, but I don't think there was.
Well, he's going to bring his car almost to a halt right here. Instead of rejoining the field, he might just be waiting for the cars to pass by, but the 42 definitely went down and did a pass-through penalty, it looked like.
Kind of odd.
So we're 2x2. His nation would say all the way to the back. You can see your top 5 on the board. That's going to be the 83 of Josh Abney, 74 Wesley Whitfield, 14 of Jeff Martin, the number 3 car Hal Amy. And who's... I missed somebody.
I think is that the 16 in there?
Looks like the 31, actually. And the 31 is going to be Vincent Arthur. And we're
Okay,
green
cool.
flag. You're going to have to do less talking and get up on the wheel. We got Nation 01 back in here yet. Oh, big wreck back behind these guys. Big wreck back there.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, there's still cars wrecking right at the restart, so we're gonna get us the instant replay going here. We're gonna burn it down with what? Fire! We're gonna burn that son of a bitch down right now. I don't know. I think somebody timed the restart, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, contact 29-17-00. 17 got the worst end of that as he goes flying in the air. That's going to be Joshua Hawks driving that Jack Daniels 17. And damn it, man, that's all it takes. Somebody false restarting in front of someone else and game on. And
that's for sure.
There's Diana in the chat. Guess where Nation's at, Diana? Go ahead, take a guess. She'll guess it right off because she knows. And it is good to see all the viewers in here. Get the votes in for your favorite driver for Driver of the Day.
I want to know what happened there at the end of that, because I started letting off. I didn't hit brakes or anything, but I did let off the gas a little bit. And someone got into the 14 possibly and put him into the 74, but I couldn't quite tell from my mirror.
Yeah, I see the 14 with a considerable amount of damage, so I'm going to hit another instant replay and burn it down with fire.
Fire!
We'll use the fire to get back to see what happened with the 14 there. Didn't quite go back far enough, so we'll take it back a time or two here again.
I hope that wasn't my fault. Like
damage,
I said,
damage. The damage is off. No, it looked like the 14 drifted up and got into the... oh, damn. Hal Amy got destroyed. 31. Oh, wow. 31 car of Arthur, whatever I said his last name was earlier.
Was that the one we said was Bodine?
Vincent Arthur.
Vincent Arthur, okay.
Yeah, Vincent Arthur. What happened was the 14, it looked like he just got up into the 74. And that turned the 31 and got a hold of the 3, and the 3 went head on into the outside wall. So
yeah, I didn't slow down all that much, did I? I don't think I did.
It didn't. I couldn't tell, but there was I don't think that was you because there was enough gap there.
Okay. I don't want to be the cause of that incident.
I don't think so. There was enough gap there. It looked like the 14 just drifted up too high.
Okay, not a problem.
Yep, you got it right, Diana. He's in the shower. Or at least he says he's in the shower. We'll go with that. It's his story, so we'll let him tell it how he wants.
It's his story, and he's sticking to it.
Meanwhile, if you're tuning into the broadcast, we are under our second caution tonight. It's going to be caution number 2. Your leader is in the broadcast booth with us. It's going to be that 83 Budweiser car of Josh Abney.
Yeah, just going ahead and giving you guys a little bit more of an in-depth idea of how this track works and how these cars run it. Definitely a fun track, especially in these cars. I've always enjoyed racing these here, and I'm guessing it's paying off a little bit. I'm up in the front somehow, not up here too often, but it's been fun so far.
Well, we're 17 of 70 laps right now. It's showing 16 completed, so hang on there for about 50 more, man, and we'll be interviewing you in Victory Lane tonight.
Nah, you won't have to pull anyone else up at least. Well, unless you, other than the other 2 guys, but I mean, I'll already be here.
Yeah, I see the 63 car, Glenn Jamison, riding behind you in second, and then you got the 15 of Corey Reese behind him.
Yeah, Corey's showing some speed early on. It's good to see him up there.
Diana got Nation figured out. She said he's either in the shower or whining in his truck.
Or he could be whining in the shower.
Yeah, or both. Maybe he installed a shower in his truck.
His truck is the shower.
Hopefully he isn't taking like any other showers, but we'll leave that one alone. 2x2. So we got Josh Abney getting ready for a restart. You got Corey Reese behind you there, that 15 car.
Yeah, Corey and I were palling around a little bit earlier. I assume hopefully he'll race me nice and easy. But I mean, hey, Rubbin's racing. Gotta do what you gotta do. I'm not gonna blame anybody for it.
Outside line, we're going to see that 63 of Glenn Jamison, and right behind Glenn is going to be the number 26 car of Eric Roberts. Eric Roberts, a car I haven't seen up there tonight. Actually, 63 of Glenn Jamison's another one I haven't seen, as you can see some of the cars that got damaged catching up to the back of the field here.
Yeah, we got 2 fast repairs here with us today, so I'm sure some of them have used one of them already. Try to save the other one for as long as you can. I actually went ahead and decided to use mine after I caught the wall there just to be safe, but got that other one with me as well, so I'm not too worried about it.
All right, here we go, getting ready. Pace car looking to duck off right now. And there he goes. Josh Abney, the leader, is going to control the restart here. And he's going to wait till they go green to fire. That's going to allow Glenn Jamison to ride out there next to you pretty good, but a good restart for the rest of the field. No contact, did it clean this time. That's a good sign. 83 on the bottom, which is going to be the preferred line on this restart. 63 Glenn Jamison following in line. Corey Reese in the 15 getting a good run down the back straightaway here. That's going to put him on Jamison's bumper going into the corner. Josh Abney in the 83 looking to stretch this thing out a little bit. He's going to pull up about 5 or 6 car lengths on the 63. The race is for second as Corey Reese is trying to find a way to get around that 63 car right now. That's a 3-horse battle, 4-horse battle. You see another couple of cars close in here.
The 4 horsemen right there battling.
Yeah, it's going to be 5 horsemen as I see the, what is that, the 30 car, the 26 car.
They're all right there battling along.
Yeah, you got the 26 of Eric Roberts. Then you got the 30 of Shane Locker. Right behind him, though, is that 32 of Dustin Lee. We know he was fast early.
Yep, he's trying to get his spots back.
Dustin Lee currently riding in the 6th position. Oh, but it looks like Lee gets a little trip up into the outside wall there. Going to scrub off a bunch of speed right here. You can see Tim Hamlet, the 88, in the 49 there, the 88 car going by. 19 car, I mean, there's a whole bunch of cars back here that are going by the 32 now.
I'm wondering if he got a lot more damage than maybe initially thought there.
Meanwhile, back up here in this battle for second, Glenn Jamison in the 63 is holding on to it. Corey Reese is still after him in the 15.
Corey's going to put the pressure on. He's smart, but he's also very aggressive, I've noticed. Knows what when to pick his battles, but he also knows how to fight them as well.
I'm reading what Diana's putting in the chat, and you're correct about that, but he kind of disturbs me a little bit when he listens in like that. Because don't it feel like it's just a stalker kind of way of doing things, Diana? That he might be stalking us a little bit?
Just waiting in the woodworks.
Yeah, it just kind of makes all the viewers uneasy, you know, and it makes us in the booth a little uneasy. Because Nation will come in and he'll stalk us for 30 minutes.
Yeah, he'll just sit here. Go ahead.
Meanwhile, we got a race going on. Corey Reese trying to get around that 63. The car just looks like it's getting tight on the bottom for him, and he's not able to complete that pass.
That's that arrow push I was talking about earlier in the broadcast. That it becomes a big issue. Oh, as there's a caution.
And we got a caution, and I'm going to have to go back and find that shit.
No.
Oh, yeah, we got to go back. I see Tim Hamlet on pit road. Hopefully he didn't have nothing to do with it, but I think he might have as we burn it down with fire. WFO instant replay. I wish it was instant.
It's close enough.
We got smoke, but we didn't see it, so we'll back it up one more time. And the 19 and 49 make contact, and somehow both of them end up on their lids.
Oh, boy.
And both cars are destroyed, and Tim didn't have a motor, and he had to call a tow truck. So there you go. That's caution number 3.
It's unfortunate for him.
It's never good when you wind up on your lid.
Yeah, especially if you get stuck on your lid too. Because if you get stuck, there's nothing that you can't get yourself flipped over. So wouldn't be surprised to see some people either stay out or take 2 tires, because that was not a very long any stretch of the imagination.
Now we're going to switch to the pit lane camera, so we'll see you guys when you get closer to this end of pit road here. That way we can take a look at the race off pit road, which is going to involve the 83, Josh Abney.
Yeah, hopefully I don't get my pit box mistakes.
And, of course, the 51 of Troy Cook and the 3-car Hal Amy and a whole host of drivers here. You see that 83 making it, that Budweiser car getting to his pit stall right now. You got a little bit of an advantage there. It looks like you were able to get up to your pit stall a lot faster than them guys around you. So,
yeah, I stayed up on the pace car a little bit there.
Now, if your crew can get on it, I think you might hold them off, and you do it. You're going to win it off pit road. Jameson's second. I think Corey Reese might have been the big loser on that round of pit stops right there.
I wonder what happened to him. He missed his pit box by chance?
I don't know if he missed his pit box or maybe his crew's drunk. I don't know.
Maybe it's a little bit of both. Maybe Corey's drunk.
I know what the plan was. I mean, Corey up there running pretty good, looking pretty strong, and you're driving a Budweiser car. I'll bet your crew got Corey's crew drunk.
Shush, shush, shush. That's my little secret. No,
that's the way you do it right there, isn't it?
That's the smart way to do it. I don't even drink Budweiser.
They're on your car.
They're not paying me.
Oh, Diana, please don't say that. Nation doing voodoo, I can imagine. He's probably got 4 or 5 dolls just of me.
Motherfuckers.
There he is.
We drew him out, Diana.
Really?
Welcome to the broadcast station.
And get berated?
Nah, not being berated. We're just playing with you, brother.
Have you been reading the chat at all?
Yeah, I was just reading it, and I'm like, what the fuck, voodoo? What the? I don't have any voodoo.
I mean, 4 things we got to worry about, and 4 things, is that like 4 voodoo dolls of Vern or what?
Son of a bitch.
I'm the one that's scared.
You should be.
Amy just got the lucky dog.
You hear that? He confirmed it, Diana. He said I should be. Should Diana be scared too?
Oh yeah, she should be really scared. She should be hiding under a bed somewhere.
Damn.
I'm already scared because I'm the leader right now.
Well, just go win this shit.
So
I mean, that's the plan.
I heard a rumor, Nation, that you and the wife and the kid were thinking about driving up there to Pennsylvania and visiting Hal and Diana and the family.
We were, if he would have told us Friday.
Oh, if he would have told you Friday. Well,
yeah, we.
I might advise you to rethink that trip the next time you think about it.
I got a bulletproof vest, not a problem.
I'm a little concerned with your safety up there.
Oh boy.
You better,
hey, Hal.
You better apologize to Diana before you go.
Not Hal. Vern, since you are one of the illustrious, just want to run a quick question by you. The restarts. I have control, right?
You have control, and you can go anytime after the pace car leaves the racing surface. So.
Okay, okay, cool.
That's why I was telling you that the leader controls the restart in the broadcast on the last one.
Right. Well, I just remember earlier, like last season when we were doing points racing. I
changed it. I changed it last season. I think it was is when we voted that it was better if we went on green on the initial and then let the leader control the rest of them. And really, it really has cut down a lot on the people trying to time the restarts when we were going on green and causing wrecks right after the green flag come out. So
makes sense.
We stopped a lot of that, and the leaders like it because it gives you a chance to get out away from everybody going down into turn 1. So.
Okay, cool. Well, I like hearing that. I'll make sure I
just like I race in official races, leader controls those restarts, but the leader has control of the start in those too. Here we want to make it a little more fair on the initial start, so
makes sense. That's understandable. I just wanted to make sure I ran that by before I did anything stupid and got penalized.
Everything's fine so far, so I don't see you getting penalized. I guess a 42 did get a penalty. Maybe it was from the prior restart to that.
I'm pretty sure he ended up leaving, actually.
All right, here we go. Pace car's in, and the 83 is going to take advantage of controlling the restart. And Josh Abney's going to get out clear of the field here.
Send it.
A car that's working his way back up. I'll tell you what's pretty cool, seeing those paint jobs that closely resemble each other. That's the 15 and the 3 car.
Yeah, like I said before, Hal Amy got the lucky dog after that caution. Gonna look to take advantage of it.
Don't want that 3 car to get back up there. He's fast.
It'll be a fun battle if he does, that's for sure.
This is a pretty good battle back here. Looking at Corey Reese in the 15, Johnson New in the 86, 17 Jack Daniels car there. Which, as I said his name before, I'll say it again when I find it.
Just remember, 31 is Vincent Arthur.
Yes, it is.
You forgot that earlier.
17 is Joshua Hawks. There we go. And the race up front for second place is heating up again as Abney tries to skate away from the field there in that 83 car. We got action in second. 63,
really
Glenn Jamison. He's followed by the 54. I believe that's Nick Reynolds.
That is Nick Reynolds. I told you, he's
Nick
fast.
Reynolds,
man.
fast, working his way to the front, riding in the 3rd spot. He's got the 14 of Jeff Martin behind him. And
Jeff Martin.
I'm pretty sure that's his teammate. I think him and Jeff and no, actually it's changed up a little bit tonight. Where do I see Nick's by himself down there in the Southeast Motorsports, but I see Jeff hanging out with Dustin Lee and Johnson New tonight. So a little bit of a change up in the team thing here.
Nothing wrong with that. Change is always good as we have another caution.
All right, we're going to flip through there.
Son of a bitch.
Try to find. I was reading the chat and laughing.
I wonder what that caution
I don't
is
know.
for.
Somebody can get me a car number. That'd be really, really cool.
That's where the pace car is. Pace car is on the backstretch.
Oh, someone can tell me a car number of anyone involved in that. Ah, might have found it. 040 maybe. I'm going to send it back here. Burn it down with what nation? Fire!
A little fire would probably work.
We got to burn that sumbitch to the ground, ain't we? That is a car in the background burning to pieces, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, we found the right car. Damn, I'm good at this. Let's hit the instant replay one more time. Back it up just a hair and see what happened to the feller.
That's the one
Actually,
thing you actually are good at.
he wasn't the one. It was the 19 that was already in trouble. So let's go on the 19 and see what happened to that feller. Oh, but it was contact with another car. So back it up one more time. The 19 and the 51 of Troy Cook is racing each other here. '19 looked like net code might have come into play, but the 19 moved up the track, got into the 51, and the wreck was on. Holy shit, and the 040 just didn't react and went straight into the 19 car.
What happened to Hal?
And I believe the 19 might have disconnected. That's Jared Bagia.
Hal
Hal is riding
got caught in a
14th
couple
right
wrecks.
now. We'll go to his car so you can take a look at it. He's on pit road right now, Nation. He's got a good-looking car. Don't look like it's too bent up as you see Abney racing off pit road. Damn, man, you had a race off of it that time.
Yeah, he got close to me. It was that 31. He did the same thing I did. We both took 2 tires.
Yeah, that's going to be Vincent Arthur in the 31.
It's going to be a little looser, I think, now, which actually might come in handy for everybody. I mean, left sides are a little bit worn. I got 98 on mine, but I don't see it being too much of an issue. Might help.
We're almost halfway through this thing. Working lap 34.70 right now. So driver of the day, I've seen Troy Cook getting some votes in there tonight, Nation.
I ain't even paid any attention.
I know you haven't.
You never paid attention.
Diana usually has it now.
Yeah, but Diana's not in the booth now, is she?
Well, she needs to be.
Well, it'd be a nice change of
better.
pace from you because you always take showers.
Well, we wouldn't want
Cleanliness
to.
is next to friendliness, bro.
It is. It's right next to friendliness, and we do appreciate you taking the showers, Nation. I'm not going to lie.
Cleanliness is friendliness.
They're closely related.
Mm-hmm.
I think
They
they're
rhyme.
like, I think they're brothers, aren't they?
Why hobos don't have any friends?
That's exactly right, because the
This
some
is the
bitches
truth.
stink. That's why
When's the
people in
last time you took
Walmart
a
don't have
hobo
any
to the club?
friends.
Bro, Walmart? Oh, my Lord.
That store just reeks of body odor.
That
Oh,
store
God.
reeks of body odor,
Shit.
idiocy, and shit, yes.
Shit. All right, so now we got on the Walmart conference.
I don't think Walmart's going to be a sponsor.
No, they're
Well-
never gonna. Well, I mean, it's not their. Well, it is their fault because they do the lowest price stores, right? So
The lowest price stores, you get the lowest price people.
you get the lowest people. That's right. So
I've got friends in low
if you got
places.
friends at Walmart,
Not that
then you
fucking
definitely
low.
got friends at low places.
Exactly. Oh, my Lord.
I'm glad we got that out of the way. I think one of the
Walmart.
funniest things I've seen is I don't need to go to Area 51 because I've been to the local Walmart.
That's the truth. That is the truth. Especially where I used to live. Oh, my Lord. Louisiana, man.
I've been to the local Walmart, seen all the fucking aliens I need to see.
Yeah, it's like when you're thinking about moving to a different, city, state, whatever, go to the Walmart first in that area you want to move.
See
That'll
what the
answer
people are
a
like.
lot of fucking questions real quick.
It will.
You are not lying.
Cindy, you have a very good point there. The 51 needs a bigger family like Al's got.
Oh, my.
Zing!
He's got a big enough fire by his house.
You could always adopt some, Cindy. As we're 2x2x2, how far back, Nation?
As far back as I can see.
As far back as the last been-up car on the track. We do have some cars that are been up just slightly. Some that are been up a little more than slightly.
How many fast repairs were there?
2.
Okay.
And some people use those up by lap 15. So
I used
Lap
one of
two.
them at lap.
they
I
used
one
the
of them
first one at lap
17.
9.
Damn.
It's been a pretty exciting race tonight, but looks like the 51 and the 3 are still out there making laps, so that'll keep most of the viewers happy.
Looks like there's a few of them out there.
All right, here we go. Green flag. Josh Abney in the 83 Budweiser car is your leader. That's a familiar
Here I am
spot for
drinking
that
a
83.
Miller Lite.
And we got a fight between the 31 and the 17.
That is a line and a half.
Joshua Hawks right there battling with the... Actually, Joshua Hawks is going to take the second spot in that Jack Daniel 17 car.
It's the
Oh,
battle
and the
of
wreck
liquor.
is back there. I just seen a car get his ass knocked to the inside wall.
Yeah, it was a white one. I couldn't get
It's a
enough.
white one, and fucking camera's in a bad spot. That's the number... Is that a 13? Yeah, Adam McKinney right there. He's smoking.
No caution.
You know what
so
he
far.
is? Smoking
That
and
says
broken.
13?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That does not say 13.
It is a 13 is his number that he's registered with here.
It looks like an I and an E.
I know he's smoking. Hopefully the feller's got a fast repair because that sucks ass right there.
He's driving a BMW i3 Nation.
And
I
back
think
to
that's
the
what it is, man.
back to the front of the field. You see the 83. Now we got the 63 of Glenn Jamison, who's retaking the second spot. The third spot's going to go to the 17 now of damn it, it's Joshua something. Hawks. Thank you.
Like the Atlanta Hawks.
Then you got the 14 car, Jeff Martin.
Or an actual hawk.
Then you got the battle side by side, 2 rows back. That's going to be the 31 of something, Arthur.
Vincent Arthur.
Arthur. And then we got the 54 Nick Reynolds. Then we got the 26 of Eric Roberts. And after him, we got the 30 of Shane Lockert.
I wonder if he's related to John
32
Roberts.
of Dustin Lee. Dustin Lee's got him a brand new race car back there riding in line. We're just going back through the field a little bit here. 00 car right here. That's going to be Bryce Andrus in the 00. Then we got the 29 Pennzoil car of Jack Walls right there. Then we got John Sanu in the 86. John's riding back in 12th. Then we find Troy Cook in the number 51, riding in the 13th spot. What happened to Troy there? He might have bounced off the wall. We go back one more to 14th. You're going to see that number 3 car, Hal Amy. I think these guys are a little bit gun shy. They're just kind of riding in the back right now.
Don't blame them.
There you go.
Yeah, we had a few new drivers tonight, Cindy, that come in because the fun races are open to anyone on iRacing. So it's kind of the luck of the draw. Whoever connects and gets the spot is who comes in. But all in all, 4 cautions over, 41 laps completed. It's not bad at all.
I got tight.
Not for an open race like that, but it is a fun race, so I can see you got tight. Now you got a whole big problem coming up on your rear end there. That's going to be the 63 and the 17. Glenn Jamison in the 63.
We're going to have to fight it.
17's Joshua Hawks.
Let them two fight it out.
That's the point.
Well,
I should say.
The problem now is that they're staying in line.
Yeah.
That could be the problem.
But it might be a bigger problem as this whole top 4 or 5 or 6 actually starting to stack up as you see the 14 car Jeff Martin rolling into the picture here. There's some fast race cars working in here. You can see the 14 starting to move up to the middle and high side of the track right now.
That looks like Josh is starting to pull away.
Just got to make a little bit of a line adjustment here. Try to find some speed somewhere else.
Somewhere done.
Oh yeah, it's not about blaming them, Cindy. It's just when you get drivers in that aren't used to racing, around the guys that are regular WFO, sometimes it can create a little bit of problem. But that's all normal stuff. But for a hosted race to only have 4 cautions is really good.
So far. He's going to catch me a little bit here, I think. Maybe not. I thought he was. I thought he was.
Diana, we appreciate the heck out of that. We love to see more viewers come in. More votes for driver of the day. But we gotta get sponsorship so we can put a bounty on Hal and let someone else go out and recruit all their Facebook friends and blow the broadcast up, knocking him off driver of the day. What's a good number where somebody will go out and push that stuff, Nation? Will they do it for $25, $50? What do you think is a good number to put on that?
I think 25 would be a good number, I think.
So we put $25 up for the first driver that knocks Hal Amy off for driver of the day?
Yeah.
Nation, what do you think?
He's paying this $25.
I guess, and I will.
Oh, then make it 100.
Fuck you.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Got a battle for second.
I see the battle heating up. 17 down on the bottom, 14 closing in right on their back door.
I'm gonna vote for Josh.
You hear that, Nation? Closing
Yeah,
in
vote for me.
Closing in on their back door.
Vote for me. I'll split it with him.
Fuck yeah, $50. Fuck yeah, man.
I'll tell you what, man, that 14 is making that middle and high side work for him.
Yeah, the bottom's definitely tightening up.
He is making it work. You see the bottom tightening up, the 17 having to get out of the gas on the corner exit there. And the 14's got its car right up next to the 63 on the quarter panel right now. One thing about Jeff Martin, that guy knows how to work that race car on a long run. Oh, I got you, Cindy. And there he goes, Jeff Martin in the 14 car working the high side of the track. He's going to get up there and go after our leader. He got back to the 17 and said, "Take me to your leader," and he's there.
Oh, they're wrecking.
And they are wrecking. The 17 car just went for a ride.
No caution yet. It looks like he caught it.
Oh, he caught it, but John Sanu just got sideways. Sanu's going to save it too.
Damn.
Son of a biscuit.
I am so tight.
Son of a bitch.
Hal Lamey's going to miss it. 9 car, red to Barber. Tyler Lambert riding around the 86 car here. Got a little bit loose, but he saved it. And meanwhile, back up front. What the hell? We got a battle up front now, Nation. 3 cars, 3 wide.
What the fuck, Josh?
Josh
That's
Abney,
tight.
the 31 of Vincent Arthur, and the 14 of Jeff Martin, the Tito's Vaca driver.
I'll get it back. I'm not worried.
So the 83 got tight, he said.
Yeah, the track's really tightened it up now.
And we got a new leader, 14 car, Jeff Martin. No stranger to the front of these fields. Jeff's going to put it up to the high side. That's where he's been running.
Be right.
Well, that's going to put the 31 right beside him this time. Now he's going to clear him by the time they get to the end of the straightaway, so it is working for him. He's running about a lane up higher in 3 and 4 down here. Jeff Martin leading, but the 31 of Vincent Arthur is right behind him. Martin on the high side. Arthur might clear him.
He did.
He did.
Slide job.
Here comes a crossover move. I don't know. Martin was looking
blocked
to the
it.
inside. He elected not to push the issue.
Oh, my Lord.
Vincent got tight, push it up by the wall there. Almost got the 14 in his back bumper. Wouldn't be the first time we've seen contact and wrecking at the front of the field tonight.
That is not. That is. Yeah. What he said.
I'll tell you, Jeff Martin's not changing a lot. He's still running the same line around here. I think if the run goes on, that'll probably help him out and pay off, a little bit better because he's not going to abuse his right front as bad.
Right. Yeah, it's helping him a little bit. It helps him a lot more in 1 and 2 than it does in 3 and 4. I've noticed.
But the 31 car, Vincent Arthur there, looks like he's got a pretty fast hot rod right now.
Got some lap traffic that might come into play.
Yeah, I see the 17 up there. We've seen him involved in an earlier incident. Leaders are separated by about a car length right now. Jeff looks like he's got a little bit better run down the front straightaway. Two distinctively different lines, and both those drivers are making them work right now. I don't know, 31 looks like he might have made a little contact with the outside wall.
Jesus, Nick.
As we can hear the 83's in a race back there.
Oh, he got tight. Or loose or so. Oh, he's pitting.
And there's the 00 car right behind you right now.
Oh, that is actually.
There's the 00. He's a lap down.
No, he's not. Bryce Andrews.
Oh, okay.
People are pitting.
Yes, green
People
flag
are
pit
taking-
stops are happening right now. The leaders are still out, but I think the 14, I just seen some fire out of his exhaust in the center of the corner, so I imagine he's braking and heading it down pit road. And that's exactly what he's doing. And we see Josh Abney in the 83 coming down pit road here. That one lap will give you guys an advantage on the tires. There's no doubt about that.
That's exactly why I went 1 more lap before everyone else.
So one lap will certainly, and there's only 13 laps to go, so a little bit of tire strategy, maybe 2 tires here. What you gonna do with it, feller?
I'll take 2 tires, a lava lamp, and another miss.
00 coming down pit road right now. That's Bryce Andrus. Your leader's going to be the number 63 of Glenn Jamison. Did any of these guys pit after you, like on one of them later cautions where they might have a little bit more fuel?
Not that I noticed. I think after the last caution, we all pitted at the same time. I just screwed
63
myself though.
leading. John Sanu in the 86 moving up to him, but Sanu, he's in second. So this is a race for the lead. You got the 63 of Glenn Jamison leading it. The 86 of John Sanu working to his outside right now. So now's the time for Mr. and Mrs. Sanu to get excited. Right, Nation?
Mm-hmm.
And there goes John Sanu on the outside of the 63. John Sanu is going to be your new leader.
See, I said it without swearing.
We're coming up to 10 laps to go right now. I'm wondering how long these guys can stay out on fuel. I mean, did they conserve fuel? A lot of questions there. I'm going to have to take a look at our leader and see when it... I think I can see all that shit on here. How far can you go on a tank?
till it's
Leader
empty.
of the race wrecks hard onto the inside wall. He does go back out on the track, and we're going to see a
Damn.
caution flag. Son of a
that's
bitch, that
not
changes
what I
it
wanted to
all.
see.
Some mama bitch.
Son of a bitch. Let's burn it down with what, Nation?
I don't know. You get a lighter?
Fire! We got to burn it down with fire. What happened to the fella? Did he get a little tail happy there? Or? I don't
Probably
know.
got to lose.
What happened to him? Let's go one more. So
That's
he's
not what I wanted.
he got, you know, he's running off into the corner here. He's leading a race. I don't know. Maybe he pushed up into the wall. He did. He drove her too hard off the corner, pushed up into the outside wall, and I will tell you what, Nation, he tore the shit
Game
out
on.
of that race car. He tore the living
boy.
shit out of it.
Yeah, put a little butter on it. It'll be all right.
All right, so this caution changes the whole game. Not half of it, the whole game.
I'm in 14th right now. I'm stuck a lap down because of that.
I'm trying to find our leader, and take me to your leader ain't working right now. Glenn Jamison coming down pit road now. He gets the opportune time to do it because it's under caution where yours was under green.
Yeah.
So that sucks, but I'll tell you guys that come out of that pretty good, and that's going to be the number 51 of Troy Cook, who's coming down pit road. The number 4 car, or the number 15 of Corey Reese, but Corey needs to get a new right side put on his car. That looks pretty bad. Unfortunately, the 3 car must have pitted. I see him back out on the racetrack now. So some of those guys that worked out good for, a few of those guys that didn't work out too good for, and I think you might have been one of them there, Josh.
Yeah, I'm stuck a lap down in 14th. I mean, I'll get the wave around, but I've got a lot of work to do in the next few laps. And cautions breed cautions, so who knows? I
They
might
do,
get
and we
some
got
help.
we got 2 green-white checkers as we're going to go on board with the 3 car Hal Lamy for a second.
We have 2 or 3.
He's got a decent car.
2 green-white. Yeah, the car looked good on the outside here. It looks pretty good on the inside too. It don't look like he's knocked anything off the dash there, Nation.
Well, I think it's bolted down.
You think? I think it's
I think
two-faced
it is.
taped.
Velcro.
It's Velcroed on there. That's right.
It's just Velcro.
How that first box looks like it might be a little bit burnt, so reach over with your right hand and rip that first one out of the goddamn way.
You don't even need that thing.
He don't need it. Where he's going, he don't need no black boxes.
You don't need those stinking black boxes.
He don't need those stinking black boxes.
Come on, give us the wave around.
All
You say
right,
reach
so
around?
who's doing a retrial?
I don't know. He was
Who the
talking
hell was
about
on trial?
reach around?
What?
I need a
That's
wave
what he
around.
said.
Wave
Oh,
around.
that.
Not reach.
That's something
not a
that's
reach
different.
around. Ask for one. It's a fun race. Maybe they'll give you one.
Not good.
I don't know if they will or not, though. That's up to whoever
Well,
the admin is in there.
We gotta wait. Well, they typically will get it because one to go, everyone gets the wave around, I think.
Oh, yeah, if you stay out and you're in front of the leader, absolutely. So you'll get it from on that way.
I'll be
But your
sitting
leader
13th.
right now, fuck, I thought it was the 88, but I thought wrong. It's going to be the 63 of Glenn Jamison.
Yeah, you fucked that up.
But, you know, Troy Cook is going to be restarting probably 3rd and Corey Reese in 4th. So a couple of those Hal Jr. Motorsports drivers up there, this might get interesting. I believe Corey'd knock somebody's bumper in to win it. What do you think,
Fuck yeah, he
Nathan?
would.
I believe he knocked their bumper off to win it. I know Troy Cook probably itching for a win himself, so don't count them Hal Jr. drivers out. There'll be some
I've
bent up
never
bumps.
won
He's
any
about
kind
due
of
for
league
one.
race, so
And Josh Abney, you just heard him there. He'd like to come up here and get the win, especially after leading all those laps tonight, man.
pretty sure I've led the most.
Oh, you've led the most laps, clearly.
Now get back up there and lead some more.
Well, I would love to. I could get a.
Actually,
Get that
Charles
pace up.
Heaton in the 88 is listed as the leader, so scoring and timing was wrong. The
Wait a minute.
88 car is the current leader. That's Charles Heaton.
I don't get the wave around.
You were
Oh,
behind the
wow.
88 car. The 88 didn't pit.
No, he didn't, did he?
Nope. I don't know how he's gonna. How many? He's got 31 laps on. He's got 31 laps on his car.
That's
So
going
he's going to be the next caution.
I think he's going to run out of fuel. And he hasn't got tires. That's going to work out bad for the guys on the inside line like Troy Cook. But it'll work out good for the guys on the outside line like Glenn Jamison there in the 63 and the 15 of Corey Reese. But if the 15 can't get to the outside of the 88, this is going to be real bad going down into turn 1 and 2.
I mean, shoot, I'm just going to go for it then. I'm going to get all these spots.
All right, 2x2 up front right now. Not sure what the 88's doing, but
Freaky fast.
there they go. The 88's going to fire, and he don't go. It's like he spun his tires, and there goes the bottleneck on the inside line.
Oh, damn.
51 of Troy Cook looking to the bottom of them here. They're 3 wide, 4 wide contact.
There they go.
31
There
and
they go.
51.
So much for Freaky.
And there's the wreck. I mean, we talked about it. Staying out on 31 lap old tires is a terrible idea. I mean, absolutely terrible.
It don't make you freaky fast.
Makes you something else, and I'm not going to say it.
Well,
all right, we're going to burn it down with fire. I don't need to show you what happened again because I explained it pretty well, but
Pretty good.
go back one more time. You see the 31 forcing the issue under the 15. I mean, the 15's at the bottom of the track. Where's the 31 think he's going to go there? You get the car on the apron, and it goes junk from there. So, I don't know. That's racing when you get
a lot of things.
That's racing when there's less than 5 to go. That's all I can say.
my engine is blue. Luckily, I'll make it to my pit box.
But if any of those guys were interested in joining the league, that might greatly reduce their chances of getting in it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
wow,
have
really?
You have definitely hurt your chance.
It didn't improve them, did it, Nation?
No, you had a chance, and then that happened.
So somehow I logged out of my chat. I don't know how I did that, but
You're all right.
I got it back now. Glenn Jamison's still the leader, and we're going to get our first green-white checker restart tonight. Yay! I hear the applause.
Whee! And it is astounding.
Been up
Can I get
race
a black flag
cars.
clear, please?
Been up race cars up there. Your leader, number 63, Glenn Jamison. He stayed clean. And the outside line, just like I said, you got Jamison, you got the 15 of Corey Reese. Both those cars come out clean and missed it all. Behind that, you got actually the 14 of Jeff Martin, and we know he's fast. We've seen him drive that car up to the front before, so.
I don't know what you said there, John.
86 of John Sanu. I'm scoring John in 3rd spot right now. Even his bad luck earlier, Nation, worked out for him.
There it is.
He's riding in the 3rd spot.
Third's a respectable place to be.
There's Troy Cook right now. Looked like Troy Cook might have had another fast repair there because I see he got the car fixed up. So he's going to rejoin the field right here in the 51 car. He may be a lap down, though. No, it's
13
listing
shouldn't
him
even
in
be a
the
font.
8th position, so he's got him a new race car, and he's restarting 8th now. Abney, where's that put you at, buddy? 16? Where's our buddy Hal Amy at?
I don't even want to look.
What'd you do with him, Nation? Actually, he's up to 14th now.
I'm seeing 15th.
Can I please get a black flag clear?
Did you get it cleared?
I'm trying to.
What's it for? Passing under yellow?
No, entering close pits, but my engine was blown. And then I was speeding too, trying to get to the line or to my pit box, but that was all it was. Hopefully. I'm still waiting.
No, you got plenty of time.
Ask them again. How many times you ask them? Once?
Twice.
Is Tim still on, or did he log off?
No, he's still on.
Yeah.
83.
I don't actually.
It was for closed pits because my engine blew and speeding to make sure I got to my box.
That's a lot of shit to throw on
Somehow
one guy.
Well, it was all at the same time. It gave it to me all at the same time, so it's going to end up putting me in pit road at the green.
The 3 made it up to the broadcast
I'll take
booth.
the EOL part of it. That's fine if you want to give me an EOL afterwards. I don't mind that. I've been back on track. I had a fast repair.
We got our driver of the day in the booth before the race is over.
What's up, Hal?
He's getting dialed in, ready to get a restart going here on our first green-white checker tonight. 2x2, how far back, Nation?
As far as I can see.
As far as Nation can see, which ain't very far.
Nope.
And sipping on kerosene.
Clorox.
Clorox, Awesome news there, Samuel Lawson. Awesome news. He said he got him a PC today, and hopefully in a few weeks he can race with us, Nation.
Well, fuck yeah.
Welcome to WFO. We appreciate the compliments on the broadcast, Diana, everyone else out there. We're getting ready to go green. It's going to be our first green-white checker. How excited are you?
I'd be a lot more excited if I was on the lead lap right now.
Glenn Jamison leading, Corey Reese in the 15, John Sanu in the 86, and we're green flag. The 63 gets off to a great restart here. We are back at green flag on a green-white checker.
See if I can't salvage a top 10 maybe.
Jamison's looking real good on this restart. He's going to pull about an 8-car length advantage on the 86 of John Sanu. Corey Reese is going to be mired back there in a battle for third and stuck on the outside line. That's not where you want to be on this restart. But I see that 51 of Troy Cook starting to make something happen, and the 86 of John Sanu is running the 63 down in a hurry. John Sanu looking to the outside of the 63. He's there. And somebody blew a motor. I just heard it blow up. I don't know who the hell it was, but that motor exploded. Now Corey Reese is back in the picture on the outside. Outside line, John Sanu going to the lead. Corey Reese going to second here. Reese is going to hold it in the 15 car. Jamison, our old leader, is going to be back there in a battle for third.
That'll do it.
Holy shit, and that's going to do it for the race right there. What a late move by John Sanu.
Someone just
That's really sweet.
We're going to go back and take a instant replay, burn it down with fire to see that finish again. That was awesome. We got fired.
2 laps.
Here we go right here one more time. You see the 86 and the 15 bringing it across the line. What a move, though. You see the 86 jump to the high side right here. Corey Reese running that outside line as well. It must have been just the momentum that these guys were getting driving off of that outside line, because you see them both just shoot right ahead on the back straightaway. When they go into 3 and 4, the 63 was side by side with the 15, but the 15 powers away. And that's going to do it at the line. Corey Reese is going to finish about half a car length behind 86. John Sanu's the winner. Awesome racing. See Sanu burning it down. While he's burning it down, we're going to pull his butt up here and get him a little interview. I know his mom and dad are happy. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Sanu. That was the...
I'll be right back.
I'm going to give that the Country Time Lemonade move of the race right there. That pass. So let's get him up here. John Sanu, this is Vernon Nation and Josh Abney in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy? John Sanu, driver of that 86. This is Vern up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
John Sanu, pick up the phone.
He's too busy burning it down. There he is. He finally found that button to push the talk. Congratulations, man. What a hell of a move there at the end. Tell us about it.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got you now. Tell us about that move there. I think John's having some audio difficulties.
Oh, you got me?
Yeah, we got you, but you can't hear us.
All right.
Can you hear us? All right. So, hell of a move there at the end. Tell us about it, man. All right. I don't think our audio's working or his ain't.
I got you now. I hear you.
Good move at the end there, John. Tell us a little bit about your move. How all that played out.
Yeah, you know what? These cars aren't the first couple laps. You got some pretty good goodie on them. So I figured, you know what? I felt bad enough. I brought out, after I passed Glenn for first, I brought out that last caution, caught a lot of guys down, which probably would have been different. But as it was, I got a good run behind Glenn, and I figured I had a decent run coming off to the last lap, and I figured, you know what? I got nothing to lose. Let's stick it in there. I'm going to send it. I didn't lift at all in turn 1 and 2, and it stuck, and it got me by him. It gave me good momentum down the backstretch, and it cleared me getting into 3. So it was a good race. After the first couple cautions, it ended up being a nice, good long run, and for as hot as it was, the car felt pretty good, and I was able to move up for where I unfortunately started a little bit late, a couple laps down, but I was able to work up to the front, and it's a pretty good, clean, tight racing. So it was a good night, good run. We had a good field too. 30 cars, was it, right?
Yeah, 30 cars took the green flag tonight, so it was a good field, but definitely a good run for you. I mean, after what happened to you with about 9 to go there when you'd taken the lead from the 63. One question I have about that, did you have enough fuel to make it to the end?
You know what? I don't think I did. I showed about a lap and a half short, and I was going back and forth. It's like, do I pick? Because everybody came in. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to chance that it's going to go longer before caution comes out. I figured we'd see one. I didn't think it would be me, but I figured we'd see one, and I figured let me get up to the front. So if the caution does come out, laps on these tires, everybody's going to come back in. So
yeah, it definitely had me scratching my head because we had Josh in the booth, and you know, he could see how far he could run, and I'm like, man, that's just going to be a stretch for those guys to be able to pull it off from here. So
yeah, I showed 1 to 2 laps short, somewhere in that area.
It would have been interesting to see all that play out, but on the other side of it, it was a heck of a green-white checker restart there, and you did a heck of a job. I'll tell you that 15 car, though, was on your heels pretty good. It looked like the outside line just prevailed there.
Yeah, the outside line ended up working pretty good. Now, into the run, I actually started running low in 1 and 2, but yeah, it was good. And honestly, to be honest with you, if this was actually a league race, I probably would have played it a little bit safer and pitted. But since it's a fun race, I'm like, yeah, you know, what the hell? I'm going to try to go for it and see what happens.
Yeah,
so,
just send it at that point. Good job to you tonight. You got anyone you want to thank while you're in here?
I think my folks are watching tonight, so I want to say hey to them. Always, thanks for watching. I love you guys. And you know what? And I want to thank you guys. I didn't get an opportunity last time. I caught a win on my last one. I didn't get a chance to thank you and Hal for putting this whole thing together. I have been with you guys since season 1, and the work you guys do and the time you put in is for people who don't know, you especially, you put a lot of time helping guys doing tutorials and stuff. So thank you. I've been doing this iRacing as a whole for 2 years, pretty much right when I started with you guys. So I have in this last season and just coming into this new one, I've really started learning some things about all the different cars and getting better, and that's all thanks to you guys in this league. So I can't thank you enough for putting this on. I probably wouldn't be here where I'm at without you guys. So thank you.
We appreciate the heck out of that compliment there, and you you are the reason we do it. I mean, it's the guys like you that might not have a lot of experience and come into iRacing. We want to provide a good atmosphere for you where you can learn and actually enjoy the simulator and stick around iRacing. So, I mean, and we do that for everybody. That's just something that we put out there. And, man, it's awesome to see where you've come from. When you brought that up, you sparked some memories. I remember, was it season 1 that I worked with you at Pocono and then you went and won the race?
Yes. Yeah.
That was so crazy. What'd we spend in that practice? Probably an hour and a half or better together. And
yeah.
I showed you different lines, and I think I went through wheel settings and stuff with you as well. And then,
yeah, you gave me a whole thing. We spent a whole time. I still have the notebook where I check and changing wheel ratios and the offset, and this is tightens, this loosens. Yeah, I still have all that sitting around here somewhere. So yeah, again, you specifically, I can't.
That's
think enough.
crazy, man. And then when we did that, you went out on it was that following Tuesday. That was on like a Friday or Saturday, and you went out on Tuesday and you won your first league race, and it was just phenomenal to see that in your first season. But man, we appreciate the compliments, and this is why we do it, just to see where you've come from where you started and where you're at now. It's phenomenal. Yeah. It's been awesome.
Yeah, like I said, oh yeah, I've enjoyed it. Like I said, especially this year, if you guys probably noticed, I'm really learning how to really hang the car out, and I run it up to the wall almost every time. Sometimes I miss and I go over a little, but I'm really learning how to, use the wheel to get speed coming out of the wheel, out of the corner, letting the car turn, not the tire, and I really seem to catch a lot of speed that way and a lot of different things, and I'm just really finding a comfort level now finally with the car, 4 seasons later, but I knew it was just going to be a matter of time, and now it's finally starting to click. And again, it's because you and Al putting this together, and you with the time you put in early, and the patience you guys have had with me, bouncing off the wall for the first 3 seasons. So hopefully I give you a better showing this year.
Well, it's starting to look that way in the fun race already, but we appreciate it. We got a few more guys to get to, John, and we look forward to more great things out of you in the future, buddy.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
That was a winner there, the 86 of John Sanu. I got to get little Corey Reese up here. He did a hell of a job tonight. Let's get him up here. Nation, you want this interview?
God damn, do we got to talk to him?
Well, he's in here.
Really?
Fuck you, Nate.
Damn!
All right, that's Corey Reese we got in here. Second place tonight. Damn fast race car there, boy.
Yeah.
Tell us about it, Corey. Tell us about the end of your race there.
I don't know. That was just complete luck that there having to be a caution. I told Troy, we're just going to stay out and pray for a caution. If we get one, we're going to be set to finish in the top 5.
You're damn right it was lucky you got a caution.
I mean, it was complete luck.
I lead 37 of those.
But which one did you not lead?
I think Josh might be a little upset with you.
He didn't hold nothing back there, did he?
No, it wasn't even his fault. I don't know who.
Why don't you tell us how you really feel there, Josh?
You don't want me to tell you how I
Now, this one's about our second place guy there, Corey Reese. Outside line, I mean, we talked to John Sanu about it. It just looked like it worked there at the end. Corey, tell us.
I just knew that nobody else was going to take the chance to run it, and I got an awful start, so I went ahead and took it since nobody else wanted it, and I got the run.
I have
nobody else had it.
One question, though. Was it full send, Corey? Did you go full send? He went.
I didn't even lift. I just tapped the brakes.
So you would have went WFO, right?
Oh, yeah. Wide fucking open.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
The kid got it figured out. Get second tonight.
Finally.
Good job. Corey, you got anyone you want to thank out there?
I think HARM, Al Junior Motorsport. I want to thank Amy Contracting and HAR Excavation and Grading.
Awesome. Good job tonight, Corey.
And of course, you guys for broadcasting and all the help y'all have had making me a better driver. 9 months ago, I couldn't even finish.
It's all Nation. He puts this thing together, man.
Yeah, no.
Nation's the glue behind it.
Nope.
Actually, you are.
Not today.
You see, right up there, it's in black and white.
Village idiots.
But Vern and Nation, Village Idiots.
That's right.
The YouTube name is going to be changing, just so you guys know, to the WFO Racing Network. I kind of like that, and we're going to stick with it.
I'll catch you guys later. Y'all have a good night.
All right, Josh, you have a good night. Good run tonight. I'm sure you come home with the most laps led tonight. But Corey Reese, man,
I think he might have been a little frustrated.
I think so too. Corey Reese, good job. You were up front more than once tonight, and just a little bit farther. Corey. That's all you need.
About 10th off.
Just a little bit, man.
You did good, Corey.
I
Write that
fastest lap
down
of the
'cause
race
I
at
don't
the
say
last
that
lap.
about you very often.
Yeah, we're gonna get Glenn Jamison still in here, or did he take off?
No, he's not in here. He's down
still
there.
in
In
the
the
Oh, he's
mob.
here. Let me get Glenn up here. Glenn got third tonight. Glenn Jamison, this is Vernon and the rest of us up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, Vern, how you doing tonight, man?
Doing good,
Burn
doing
in the
good, buddy.
rest of us.
Well, I could
What
sit.
kind of bullshit is that?
Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to say this is a broadcast booth from now on. All right?
This is just the fucking idiots up
We're
here.
just a broadcast booth from now on. So
Right on.
you,
Well, hey, it's good to be here.
you're with the broadcast booth, the whole booth. Third place tonight, but you had to lead on the restart. Tell us about that last restart in particular. That's
Yeah, that was that was tough. So I timed the start right. I mean, I really thought about where to time that. I timed the start right. I got a good jump. I think I was just trying to be cautious. I mean, we had 2 laps to go. I wanted to make sure I held my position. But John, he was strong back there. I think Corey was back there. These guys were strong. And I think my mistake was, I stuck to the bottom line because I thought maybe that'd be the benefit. But these guys powered around me on the outside, and I think there was just a little more stick 'em up there. I probably would have been better off if I'd have just floated up a little bit more. But hey, they beat me tonight. That's the way it is. I ran the best I could run. I kind of ran a strategy. I got lucky. I trapped everybody a lap down there. That was totally by luck. And thought it was going to work out for me. I had to run that last 2 laps, and I ended up getting beat. But it was a good race all around, man. These are a great bunch of guys here.
actually same thing in the booth. I mean, it was just real exciting to watch there. You come a couple spots short at the end, but it didn't take away from the finish or how good of a race it actually was tonight.
Yeah, right on. I absolutely believe it. This is a great place to race. I really enjoy racing with these guys, all a bunch of good guys. We had some good, tough racing out there, and it was a good night, man. I'm going to put my head down on the pillow, close my eyes, go to sleep, and have a good
There you go, Glenn.
Pray to God you never have to talk to me.
You have anyone you want to thank before you take off out of here?
I just want to thank all the guys that I race with. Thank you guys for putting this on. I really enjoy racing with you guys. It's a lot of fun. All the guys in the booth, all the guys that run this thing, everybody who does the work on it. It's just really, I just like hanging out with you guys, racing with you guys. It's a lot of fun. So I really tonight, I'm gonna give the thanks to all you.
Man, thank you, Glenn. That means a lot to me, and I know it does Nation, Hal, and Corey as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's tough from time to time, but these fun races really have been just that for us in the broadcast booth. At least for me, it's just been a lot of fun to put them up, and it works because we got such a great core of guys over here at WFO Racing.
Totally agree. Yep, absolutely agree. I think anybody who's not in here racing, they ought to come check it out. It's a lot of fun, and just really enjoy racing with you guys.
We're definitely getting them in here this way, and we're able to we're able to select the type of quality that we can get in here, and getting people that are like-minded that get along with the guys that are already here is the biggest thing. So we're doing it, man, and it's drivers like you, it's drivers like Corey, John Sanu. I can just keep going down the list. Troy Cook. That we've got a lot of great ones over here, and it
Only
just
gonna get better.
it makes
Definitely.
it makes it all the more fun.
Definitely. It's you mentioned Troy. I felt really bad. I mean, sort of there at the end, that last caution. I think Troy paid the price for that last caution. I know, he was right there. It would have been a great race. Troy, Corey, John, myself up there, and I think Troy paid the price for it there at the end. That was I was sad to see him get caught up in that. But yeah, great group of guys. I really enjoy it.
It's really crazy how competitive the race was tonight. I mean, you had so many cars that were fast and capable of winning that it created all the more excitement. And it's crazy. Troy Cook being one of them that you mentioned. Who was that 32 car? Dustin Lee. He definitely showed speed. The 42 of Mason Tessier showed speed earlier. The 31 of, what's his name, Vincent Arthur. They're just, we had so many good fast drivers that join you guys, but man, I mean, WFO Racing and the members here are so strong. Jeff Martin, you, the 86, John Sanu, Corey Reese, Hal Lamy in the 3, Troy Cook in the 51. You guys just showed tremendous speed tonight and competitiveness, and it was awesome.
Yeah, it was tight racing all around, and the thing was, everybody gave room. I mean, everybody was just, they were all level-headed. I mean, early on, my strategy was just stay near the top, sort of the top third, whatever, just ride around, and kind of be in that top group, and I kind of executed on that, and all them did too. We just kind of rode around and we raced a little bit, and you give up position when you don't have the line, whatever. And then you race it back on the next lap, whatever. And, all the guys they understand that. And it's just great racing with them.
Awesome. Glenn, we appreciate it. We got to get to our driver of the day. DNA Broadcasting asked interview for top 5 or top 3. We do the top 3 in the driver of the day. But if you want to jump into our Discord, and if you're Killer B98, we'll pull you up here and give you an interview for a top 5.
Sure.
We'll give you an interview, man. Is that who it is? Is it Killer B98? We want to make sure that that's you that's in our Discord here.
I'm just some guy.
Corey, you want to go down there and check and see if that's him?
Yeah, I will.
And get his first and last name so I know what driver he was.
What about Mr. Martin? We want him up here? I mean, we need him up.
If he's down there, well, yeah, but let's get our... let's go ahead and get our interviews out of the way. Currently, we have Hal Lamy up here. Johnson News Motor finally blew up on pit road. But we got Hal Lamy up here, and he has won his 7,000th driver of the day.
Like 17,000.
I knew I'd get a laugh out of you. The 70,000th driver of the day for Hal Lamy.
It was a rough one.
You had a fast race car, though.
Got wrecked under caution.
I seen that happen too. But you had a fast race car.
Yeah, I just couldn't get it fixed enough to keep coming up through. Every time I got it fixed, I got hit.
So, my question to you is, who was P1 in practice tonight?
Yeah, I couldn't get up there P1 in the race.
What happened in qualifying, though?
I don't know.
You were about a tenth or two, or I think 2/10 off what you turned in practice. I
I could hear it was a bunch of blabbering.
I kind of
turn those fuckers off.
I thought.
Yeah, we should have. You can disable the driver chat, so in the future that won't happen again. But we do keep in mind it was a fun race. No points or nothing on the line. So, did you have any kind of fun tonight, Hal?
Yeah, I did at the beginning.
All right.
Then it just got
all right,
crazy.
there's something.
Just how do you just go sideways all of a sudden? I don't understand.
I've had many races like that, man. I don't question the gods of iRacing.
No, you do. You get the brand hammer.
And I don't question how shit goes down in a race no more.
Nope, fuck it.
But it's man, you had speed, and I know that races can go sideways on you and things like that, but at the end of it, if there's one thing that you can take from it, it was how much speed that you actually had. And eventually the race is going to go your way when you have that kind of speed, and you're going to drive off and leave them, Hal. I know it. I know it in my heart, man.
I know it in my non-brain cells.
Both of his non-brain cells, Hal.
Both of them.
He's firing on both brain cells.
He's a twin cylinder.
Yeah.
He's a twin brain celler.
Try to fuck with me now.
All right, so is that B&A Broadcasting down there, Corey Reese? Killer 98, did he talk to you?
No, it was Bryce Andrews.
Oh, that's Bryce. Is that who B&A Broadcast is?
I don't know.
I bet it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's pull him up here and see.
Yeah, let's see.
Bryce Andrews. Oh, I got to figure out how to move him. Bryce Andrews, this is the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, I do.
All right. 5th place tonight? That sound right?
Yep, 5th place, top 5.
All right, got him in the top 5 here in that 00 car. Tell us about your race tonight.
Man, it was a rough one. I got caught a lap down due to that pit cycle. I ran pretty well, and I was hoping it would go green because I think I would have cycled probably to second, right behind the 31, I believe, and then it just didn't go our way. And then luckily we got that last caution, got the lucky dog, and then got some pits and cycled up to 5th place, and then. Unfortunately, on that last restart, kind of got caught behind the 63, which I think he was on the road tires. Just kind of, slowed us up a little bit, but it wasn't his fault, and it was just unfortunate. But it was a lot of fun though.
Yeah, looked like you had a pretty interesting night there. I seen that 00 car a few times, getting up there and getting in the heat of the battle and having fun with those guys. So awesome job tonight. I mean, bringing it home top 5 with the way things went down there at the end is a pretty good accomplishment.
Yeah, and I think comparatively we had a pretty clean race. We didn't get caught up in any of those big wrecks. I was kind of the one that got bottled up on that second restart that kind of brought out that first big wreck, and I took responsibility, got the EOL, but it ended up working out. Top 5, really can't complain.
Yeah, that outside line just like somebody up there might have fired a little bit sooner and had to get off of it a little bit, and it kind of bottlenecked the guys behind them. But I don't know. I just show the replay one time usually to see what happened, and we don't make the calls up here in the broadcast booth.
I mean, I could make a call for pretty much everybody. I think it was that 19. He just seemed kind of green on the racetrack. He was a rookie, I believe. He started that one, and I think he got wrecked himself twice. But I mean, when you're a rookie, you kind of expect those kind of things. But it was still a lot of.
You got to make the mistakes to learn from them, is what I always say. I mean, that's how you learn. You make mistakes and you learn from them. And the good guys are the guys that do that. They make the mistake and they learn from it and they move on. The bad ones are the ones that make the mistake, don't give a shit, and keep making it.
Yeah, they blame somebody else.
They snowflake out and blame the other people. But
yeah.
Bryce, man, good having you over here, dude. You seem like you're a lot of fun, so I think you're a good fit for these WFO guys.
Yeah, I think I ended up applying for the league, and I think I got accepted. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited to get started with this because I mean, the core group of guys here seem to be, kind of lenient, not carefree, but racing hard, but not being a little too.
If you don't know if you got accepted, you're talking to the guy that would tell you got it.
I'm pretty sure that I accepted his invitation in here. It's not the first time Bryce
he's the guy.
It's not the first time he's raced with us. Man. It's not the first time he joined us. So since we got you in here, what is B&A Broadcasting? Tell us a little bit about that.
Nothing really big. It's just when I do, it's also my YouTube. It's my Twitch and my YouTube, really. Sometimes I'll stream on Twitch, just miscellaneous, when me playing games. But a few days ago, I started uploading to YouTube. It's nothing really big or anything, but anything racing, I kind of make videos on that.
Well, give us a link to it so we can check it out, man, and give you a subscribe on that.
All right, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll send you the link.
I already did.
And Corey's already on top of it, apparently. Thanks, Corey. Maybe you can send the link out, buddy.
There he did.
There it is right there. There it is. We appreciate that. Yeah, I'd seen the screen name in YouTube, so I wanted to ask you a little bit about it. I assume that's probably what it was, but I wanted you to confirm it because, I mean, we ultimately have quite a few race fans that come in here and check this out. So they can go over and check out B&A Broadcasted and see some of your races in action there.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, trying to get it off the ground. I mean, I'm not trying to make it this huge thing. Just kind of do something on the side. I like making videos every once in a while.
Well, Bryce, do you have anyone you want to thank tonight?
Aside from me.
I don't know what he's thanking you for, but
Thank you, Nation.
Oh,
I think it was
buddy.
I think it might have been the 15. We raced side by side quite a bit. And
Hard.
That's Corey.
We run a foot
Oh
apart
yeah,
hard.
Uh-oh.
yeah. I'm just thankful you raced me clean. You tried to stay off of me, and I tried to stay off of you, man. But that was a lot of fun.
It's the
I tried
closest
to
I've ever
cross you
been to
over.
somebody without killing.
Yeah,
We
I'm
were
thankful
close
for
for a
that.
long time.
Well,
It felt like forever.
we thank all the drivers that come over and race with us on these Wednesday nights, and if you're joined up with the league, you're going to have a heck of a lot of fun when the season kicks off in September. As far as everyone in here goes, anyone in the league that watches this, the new schedule for next season will be out in the next week. I do promise you guys that. My goal is to have it out by Sunday, this Sunday, so look for the new schedule to come up. Will there be a 4th series added? I'm not real keen on doing that right now. It's hard enough to run 3 over here. So I think putting a 4th in is just biting off more than we can chew at this point. But we're going to stick with our 3 series that we ran last season. We're going to do that again. That's going to be the Twisted Tuesday K&N Series, Wicked Wednesday Truck Series, and the Thursday X Series, which is Xfinity cars. So that'll be September season. Any of the fans that watch a broadcast can go to WFORaceleague.com, and they can check out the schedule. It'll go under each series. So whether it's the K&N or the truck or the Xfinity, you can go there, and the schedule's going to be there, and I'm going to get to that. I'm also going to add the previous season's champions, pictures of their cars to the respective web pages. So I think that would be pretty cool to get done. And the other thing I'm going to do is absolutely nothing. Right, Nation?
Drink some country time.
Drink some country time lemonade, chill out, watch good racing on Wednesday night, because that's what it's about. Man, I'll tell you guys, I don't know about Nation, but I love getting up here and broadcasting these races. We got a great group of drivers. We have a lot of fun with it. Nation and I bullshit around, and we have fun doing it. And it really, Wednesday nights are more exciting because of this now. So thank you, guys. Nation.
I'd say thank you for hosting. Thank you for doing all the broadcasting too. That was really cool. I mean, this is the first time I've really raced with anybody that broadcasts like that. So that's really cool to be a part of.
Well, we used to pay for it, and it got too expensive. So we figured out how to do it ourselves, didn't we, Nation? I think Nation left.
He's in here.
He went to take a shower.
He's taking a shit. He took a shower earlier.
I'll tell you one thing. You got the voice for it.
Well, we appreciate that. We have fun with it. Last season, I think, went pretty good. We were real green. You can see from the early season races. And then where it went to the end when I actually figured out how to work the replay. That was good stuff. Fire. Yeah, and when we first burned it, remember the old eyeball that used to pop up, Corey?
That awful fucker.
Yeah. But we got
the moving with you. Yeah, that one.
We got the fire video figured out, and then we figured out how to do other stuff, and man, the streams really come around pretty good. So we appreciate the compliments, and you'll have fun here next season, no doubt about it. But Jeff Martin, we got you in here. What's going on, buddy? I thought Jeff was in here. Damn, no Nation, no Jeff. Hal, you still
Probably
here?
taking a leak. He drank so much during that damn race.
Hal's here. I don't have really much more for him. I don't know if Corey,
do you not?
You got anything you want to add? Hal, Amy, you want to add anything? I guess that's it. Hal, Amy is our driver of the day again. We'll put up the results one more time here real quick. John Sanu, your winner in the 86. Corey Reese, who's in the broadcast booth right now, bringing it home second, and Glenn Jamison.
One spot short.
Glenn Jamison bringing it home third. Jack Walls in the 29 fourth, and the 00 of Bryce Andrus, who's also in the booth here tonight. So good job, drivers. We will see you next Wednesday night when we're back in the truck series. I don't know what track that's going to be yet, but we'll pick a fun one. So next Wednesday night's fun race will be the next time. And till then, everybody stay safe, especially if you're out there in Utah by those fires close to Troy Cook's house. Don't want to see anyone's house burned down or anything like that. But
Stay away from Natalie Ducker.
we thank everyone for tuning in tonight to tonight's broadcast, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye bye. Thanks to all the fans out there. Hope you come back next week.